Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to a wee coffee and chat. Get yourself a wee coffee. Don't think it will be such a long one today. I'll tell you why, but the weekly tarot card's done and it will be up very soon, if not before this one, so we'll see. So enjoy your wee coffee. Before I go into how everybody is and whatever, I've an interesting question that I want to ask is, I finished the chapter on the Afterlife book on miscarriage, IVF and termination, and I'm really pleased with the way it's gone. So I moved on to the next chapter. Now, for all the chapters, I seem to have quite had stories sent in, anecdotal evidence of life after death, etc. And I'm really pleased with them, but I'm getting to the stage where in the original mock-up of the book, or the original plan, that basically I managed to leave out a few chapters, and now I'm kind of really want to do them. Now, the interesting one was the one that I wanted to do in the week ahead or fortnight ahead was about pets and animals, and I thought, should I put it in the book, because the book is very heavily based on, you know, how we deal with death, how we prepare for death, and then stories of the afterlife to help sort of meld it all together. And then I thought, well, you know, I'm always the one that's, you know, sticking up and getting messages from animal souls and spirit. And those of you that listen to the mediumship, you know, it's anything from horses to read a duck one week, cats, tortoises, you name it. We've had animals through that. All of us souls all have wanted to say thank you, or I'm still about you. So I had to be looking at the channel, and the bits I can write for it are fine. I don't have a problem with that, but I need some stories. I need some of your stories. And I was thinking, should I do that this week? Because with Jim's health stuff going on and whatever, would I have time for? Now, what then happened was I was saying, should I do the animals, or should I just go into editing a lot of the book that's already done? And sure as goodness, the postman came and there was a lovely card from a lady, more newer partner, but I kind of had talked to her as well. It's very much an author round about the time that I started with books, and I think I had seen that her partner would have a book in her that was very important because she was an animal whisperer. So anyway, I forgot about it completely. Postman came and said, and I opened it up, and it was like, here's my book, Colette, information on my old friend, which be a bit sad, but you know, my prayers and everything are there for her. But anyway, so this book, lovely card which had a deer on it, and I thought, well, that's quite nice, that's lovely. And the book, which I will show you, is Soul Lives. The Soul Life of Animals, Love, Consciousness and Animal-Human Relationships by Hannah Jar. So, as usual, Spirit answers me, should I be doing the chapter on the animals and souls? And literally 10-15 minutes after I was thinking that, I was still in the same meditation. Posty brought this. Now, I'm really looking forward to it. This is not the review. This is just letting you know how synergy works, and but I am really looking forward to it. It's a lot of her own stories, her and her partner and the animals, so that'll be nice. And if there's a really good one, I'll ask her if I can use it in my book. So what I need from you is, say you've had an animal, a dog or a cat or whatever, and you've loved it and you've grown to know it, and then sadly it went over the Rainbow Bridge. Were there things that happened after that you knew that your animal was still about? Or did you get maybe a new kitten or a new dog, a new pup, and you really had a strong feeling that the soul had just gone back in, that you actually had the same soul? and any other stories that you think that you would, sitting to like-minded people, you would go, let me tell you about this happened with after my animal had passed, or this is what happened as he was passing, or this is how he was, this is how she was. These are the things I want to know. Now you can let me know in the comments below. But you need to tell me what name you want me to put in beside the story, and you can be anonymous if you want as well. Or you can email me at stormwarrior41@aol.com. Again, that's in the description box. You can just tag it or click it. And let me know your stories, because this chapter compared to the other ones is going to be pretty lean if I don't have some more stories. And the stories are there, and I've been told stories many times, but they're not fresh in my mind, and I really do need to have some that I can say that is from so-and-so, that's from USA, that's from Scotland, that's from Germany or whatever. So we want to make the animal chapter as good as I can, and you can help me in that. So any stories you've got, I would welcome. Not all of them can go in, but the more I get, then the more choice I have, and the more we're able to put in a book about animal souls after the past. Because some people don't think animals have souls, and if you don't think animals have souls, then you're not necessarily going to treat them very well, if you know what I mean. So anyway, but in a couple of weeks I'll give you a review on Hannah's book, and I'm so looking forward to it. That'll be, so please be in touch with your animal soul stories. What else? Jim's in the middle of an awful lot of stuff, but for him not feeling so well at the moment. Now, there's some things showing up that can be fixed and can be turned around, things like certain deficiencies or whatever, and looking after levels that are too high of certain things. But, excuse me, what we've got is like 24 hours blood pressure monitors the end of this week, beginning of next week. We've got cardiac scans, then we're meeting with clinical pharmacologists or pharmacists about certain blood levels, etc., and then doctors, and it's really getting busy again. And I do think I'll still manage to put the weekly tarot card up, but I might not get much else up. But I still want to, I think it's important, and we all know, because we've all got relatives that maybe aren't so well at times, or our focus is on them for a wee while, and that's fine. But see, in the middle of that, I still think we have to do something for ourselves, whether that's keep up a meditation that we normally do, or go to a language class that we go to, or get out our crochet hooks or whatever your thing is. If you're in the middle of caring for someone and looking, and especially if it involves a lot of hospital visits and whatever, thank goddess for the NHS in Scotland. My God, I don't know. Oh my God, the amount of tests, the MRI scan, all sorts of blood work done, different professionals looking at them. It's amazing, but we would not afford this if we didn't have the NHS. So I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for it every day. So yeah, he's okay, he'll be okay. In fact, getting all this work done is almost like a rubber stamp of that's what's wrong there and there. Great, let's not maybe fix it, but keep it at a level that it's at. Excuse me, I'm still a wee bit breathless. Yeah, I'd also like to know how your dreams have been in the last week or so. I had a night terror. Also saw an elemental during the week, a little man. It seems to be that the universe is very kind of open and malleable at the moment, and I know through my own family that people have had a lot of dreams as well. I'd like you to fill me in on that. Have you felt that there's certainly that you've been dreaming more the last week or fortnight? Have you seen any supernaturals, or have you felt spirits round about you? Have you seen any elementals, because I don't think I'm alone in this in any way, but I'd love to know more. Yeah, I saw Alexander yesterday. He's getting so big, so big, and nearly standing up himself. He's very strong, and he's just a wee character. So yesterday was just, it's just a wee dream, watching him, interacting with him. He's playing Jim's drum, which is so funny, just watching him. You can see the proud papa, like, yes, this boy will be a musician. And I love that so much. But apart from that, we're all okay, and very cold and dark and lots of sleet and snow, but apart from that, we're fine. So I'm trying to, within the next few weeks, get the stuff done with Jim, and I've some stuff to get done myself, but that can wait for a wee while, but keep going with the book a little, and keep going with connection on here, even if I can't have the energy to kind of do the weekly tarot card, I'd still like to come on and maybe sit and do the odd live stream or whatever, because that's like, I want to get that it becomes easier to come on, I don't care about makeup or hair or what I'm wearing. If I come on in my pyjamas, that's fine. I want to go over the sense of, YouTubers, particularly the spiritual ones, can all look pretty. No, they I don't know. There's channels that seem very sophisticated, and then there's mine. But I'd like to even make it less sophisticated. If you know what I mean. I'd like to, if I'm up during the night and I sometimes don't sleep during the night, I'd like to be able to jump on and do some work, and not bother that I look like a ghost or whatever. So I'm sure you wouldn't bother about that, because I've done videos before in my nightie, and I've done videos where I've not a scrap of makeup on, and I don't really care. But it's like the channel's got over 12,000 people now, subscribers, and I do want it to have a certain look, and that look, I suppose, is very accessible. But I don't want to look as though I don't care either. I want to be able to present myself in a way that but at the same time I'd like to be able to not bother about that at times anyway, So let me know what you think about that as well. And let me know how you're all doing. I'm only managing to access the comments about every 3 or 4 days now, because things have been so busy, and I am very, very, very moving forward with the book. I really want that out. So if you're commenting and you don't get a wee heart from me, or if I don't get back to you, that I'll be on at least within 4 or 5 days and get back to you. And I love your comments, I really do. Especially the last, a conversation with video went really, really well. People were getting back with questions about what about this, and if you see it that way, how does that work with that? And it was fantastic. We all learned so much. I learned so much off you. And to me, that's the way a channel should be. I'm not perfect. I know what I know, and I base that mainly on what I've seen, felt, or glimpsed. But there's an awful lot of people that have more theory behind that, or they know a wee bit more because they've read more on it. I'm kind of a doer, or a I explore things more on my own than I would necessarily go to a book with them, and that's why sometimes you'll come up and say, oh, that's called that, and I'll be, oh, right, fair enough, so the channel's working the way I wanted it to be. So but I would love more help with the Animal Soul channel chapter. I'm getting a wee bit tired now. So I love you and leave you, and I will be about, and I definitely will be looking at comments and replying every few days, and hopefully that'll be enough for you all. And we'll still be forging forward with the conversations with psychic development. Mediumship. I haven't done mediumship for a while. Have to really be feeling top notch for that, or it takes too much out too much out of me. But I can feel the energy building up, so probably in the next fortnight we'll do more mediumship as well. So let me know how you are. You know that I'm very grateful for all the wee coffees that have come in January, and for the support that you all give me for the channel. I'm glad it's growing, and I'm glad it's attracting the right people. Even the people that are coming. I mean, the channel's been up 4.5 years now, 4.5 years. And it's got really lovely people on it. But every time new people come in, they're they're nice, they're respectful, they're wanting to be part of the community, and I just absolutely love that. So no doubt I'll go off and I'll be like, oh, I wanted to talk to them about this and this and this and this, and I'm sure that'll happen. But I'm kind of, I need my caffeine rather than staring at it at the moment. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll be back soon. Many blessings now. Bye.